GANNOMAT Concept case clamp is very easy to operate. With the keypad here, we can change various functions. To change our pressure vertical horizontal, we press the F1 key, and for the horizontal pressure, let's put in 2,000 psi. Now, to change our vertical pressure, we simply hit this button twice, and we can put in a different value for the vertical pressure. We can also adjust our time with the F2 key, for example, 3 minutes. And we can also enter a piece count, for example, 10 pieces. To physically operate the clamp, we have an open key. When we press and hold the open key, the beams will open. The press button will move the beams in. The program button allows us to run 7 different programs in the machine. Vertical, horizontal will preset in the vertical mode, and then both clamps will come together. We also have 2 vertical presets, and then both clamps will come together. Likewise with the horizontal pre-pressure, or in this case we can just run vertical or just horizontal. But for demonstration we will run our VVH, or vertical horizontal pressing. This last button is our pre-pressure, so when the vertical beam comes in the first time, I have set 50%. Press this key, enter 50, and now the first press will be 50% of our total pressure, and then both clamps will come in for our 100% pressure. The horizontal clamping assembly on the Concept case clamp is constructed with 7 individual thick-walled steel beams. These beams are then laminated top and bottom with steel strips that are 7/16 of an inch thick. These strips are then flat milled to provide the flattest possible clamping surface along the entire length. The vertical clamping surface is constructed in the same way using 8 individual steel beams. Steel provides the strongest clamping surface when working with workpieces of any size. And these clamping surfaces are then laminated with a phenolic material to protect your workpiece. The contact surfaces on the Concept have been laminated to provide easy cleanup, and also we have a solid bottom here to protect the drive system of the vertical clamping beam. Each clamping beam on the Concept has a proximity laser which senses the cabinet when the beams are closing. These beams shine here and here, so when the beams close in, they come in at fast speed initially. And then notice how they pause and then come in together. The vertical clamping assembly is attached front and back to the trapezoidal drive spindle. And unlike most clamps that are attached through the center, this allows us to use a solid horizontal work surface. The vertical clamping beam is driven by 2 trapezoidal spindles, one at the top and one at the bottom. The horizontal clamping beam is also driven by 2 trapezoidal spindles, one on either end of the machine. GANNOMAT Engineering has designed a new system for the Concept case clamp. Unlike other systems that use pneumatic brakes, which require constant adjustment, or in other cases using constant electrical power on the motors, which can wear them out and draw excessive amperage, the GANNOMAT Concept case clamp features electromagnetic brakes, one on each motor. As the motor comes to the preset clamping pressure, the electromagnetic brake takes over, locking the system in place. Then we cut the power to the motor, which increases the motor's life.